Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to an FTG First Look video series. Something new we're going to be starting here with the channel. We're going to take a group of maps that we kind of think have fallen a little bit out of the wayside, and just the amount of press they're getting within the forums and different odds and ends that's going on. We wanted to take a look at some logging ones. I personally love logging in FS17. I hope you do too. We've been doing a lot here with live stream here since we moved into PC. It's been kind of focused on these maps. If you saw about the first week of June here, depending on when you're watching this video, we as in FTG kind of went over and did something really good with Raptor. We went over there, did a full-out logging live stream series with him as kind of a guest friend of the channel, and we actually did that at Ridgecrest, which is another great logging one. So that kind of spurred me thinking. I was like, dang, these maps are so good. Let's go ahead and do a first look video series. See how you guys like it. See if you like the content, like the way we do it. One thing I want to set up here: never ever do I ever try to give negative, just downright nasty reviews. If there's things that could be fixed and worked on, then you can be let known of that, and then as we kind of go through and test the maps, then that can be fixed in later updates, you know. So I always want to try to keep this stuff positive, because these modders, a lot of these guys do them for absolutely nothing, completely free of charge for our enjoyment. So I want to keep that in mind and keep things really nice, keep things really positive here at FTG. So I hope you'll join me in that as well. Good positive comments, a lot of support thrown these guys' way. Also, if you want to support FTG, we've got Streamlabs, PayPal, super chats and live stream, all that stuff's going on. All your standard 101 stuff here with the YouTube channel as well. Do not forget, you can tweet me here at Full Tilt, and you can grab me there on Steam, Full Tilt Gaming, and you can connect with me on Facebook at Full Tilt Gaming as well. And obviously, you found me here on YouTube at Full Tilt Gaming. So let's get it going here. Exactly 1 minute, guys. Let's see what we can get done. Let's take a fly around FDR's Emerald Valley Lake. Coming at you in 1 minute. Hey, and what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an FTG Full Tilt Gaming First Look series here on YouTube here with a new map that we just downloaded a couple days ago called Emerald Valley Lake by FTR and the logging crew. Those guys do a fantastic job at some logging maps. I am always amazed at the level of detail, even though it's a ton of trees. That's the point of a logging map, you know. So just like animals, all you want is animals on the whole thing, so you can take care of every single one of them. This is no different. It's just in the form of logs on trailers going down to make you some moolah. So let's look at this. It looks, I'm not exactly sure the actual setting of this map, but as you can tell, this huge mountain in front of us. This could be Seattle, Washington. This could, I mean, obviously you're talking Emerald Lakes. You're talking that beautiful crystal greenish blue, you know, mountaintop water, maybe glacier. So this could be southern Alaska, where we're below the frost line. This could be the middle of summer. Who knows where we're at? I'm not exactly sure the details on that, but that's just what this particular map screams to me. So one thing, let me set up here as we kind of spin around and look. Love the nice kind of gravel texture that kind of goes through all this. All the little lanes and thoroughfares throughout the forest are actually very well laid out. Plenty of room for big trucks, big trailers, but decent terrain where it's challenging, but it's not overbearing. So you can still get big trucks in here, you can still get big trailers in here, but you're not going to always necessarily just tip over one way or the other, depending on which way you're leaning on this. So really good in that fact. A lot of this map looks the same, but that's okay. I'm gonna just say that there's not a ton of new quote-unquote areas, but it's always nice to log in a particular area, to pick your equipment up, move to another area, log in there just for a change of scenery. It's kind of nice. As for starting from one point and going all the way to the other, it's going to be a lot to do that in any of these maps. There are just so many stinking trees. Even using auto load, it's still going to be a lot. So with that being said, let's go ahead. I am going to hop into the Bell Army helicopter here, the Bell Huey, from Rambo 145. You guys can go pick this. Rambo145.com is his mod site. He's got a lot of good stuff, a lot of trucks, a lot of helicopters, police, you name it, guy's done it. He's really great. He does a lot for the community. So we'll throw a little shout out there to him in the video. So let's go ahead and climb up in this thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and take off here, and let's go ahead, while I'm at it, let's bring up the map. So we've got a couple of things. We are obviously here at 1. We'll get down and look at the farm here towards the end. We've got basically 10 main landing areas. That's what all of these different numbers mean. So you've still got roads that connect everything. You've got a road that actually crosses Emerald Cove, the little aqueduct that leads out into Dakatan Lake, or Dakatan Lake, or Dakatan. I think it's Dakatan. That's the one I like the most. So we'll go with that one as well. But anyway, other than that, let's see. We've got 9, 10, 7, 8, all up there by the Kitson Creek, Emerald Cove, and that big red stripe is a big, really nice to put well put together wood bridge that leads us off over there to 10. So we're going to kind of go right across here. We're going to swing up to Emerald Cove. We're going to turn around, come up through 6, 7, 8, 9, go over the bridge there in the helicopter, check everything out, go to 10, and then fly our way back across the map back into our farm. So that's going to be our main plan of attack here. So let me hide all this stuff so we get a full view here. I hope you guys really do enjoy this series. I enjoy making these like you wouldn't believe. I mean, this is probably one of the... I enjoy this almost as much as I enjoy live streams. So sorry there were reflections on the glass. Let me see if I can move it off a little bit. A little annoying there. So as you can see, tons and tons and tons of trees. Now they've added in bare trees, dead trees. They simply like literally topple over whenever you get near them. So it's pretty cool, to say the least. So here we are coming up here by Emerald Cove. You kind of see all of the nice freestanding water, all the rock formations on the side. Extremely challenging, some of this, to actually get up here and log. Most of this over here does not have a way to get to them unless you want to do some serious rock crawling. We'll kind of spin around here and you kind of see what I'm talking about. You do have some sort, I guess, if you start from really where we're looking at viewpoint here and kind of work your way back to the helicopter, I guess I can definitely see some things going on in there. But needless to say, it's gonna be a tough road trying to get in there to get all of those trees out. There's gonna be plenty to do elsewhere, so don't get so wrapped up in that you miss going to a new area. All right, let's spin around here. We'll go kind of show you here this main little area. Now we do have a couple of things over here. We've got a nice little crossing up here. Most of all this stuff down here, you can kind of see a little texture clashes there, but that's just because we're draw distance is not quite as far as it needs to be. But as you get down here, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It actually kind of comes into view. You do have some new trees mixed in the mix here. You've got regular FS17 really tall trees. You've got these newer kind of FS17 with the light bark trees, almost kind of like a birch bark. And then you've got on it, obviously, actually right there you can see 1, 2, 3 right there off of our 9 o'clock here in the helicopter. And this little creek, you can pretty much drive through most of it. There are a few spots in here you can't, that they do get a little too deep. So here's the thing about most of all these areas here, really good little landing areas. So you can pull all of your equipment in here, face it the other way, use this as a U-turn. You can put chippers up in here, you can put log equipment in here, whatever, and you've got a nice place to stack logs. Use that to bring your logs out, cut them, chop them, put them in auto loaders, and stack them here. Get you a nice good couple of stacks, and then you and a couple of buddies can get your own big old convoys, take them all the way back up to the farm, and then we'll look at the farm and you kind of just show you exactly what you could do with it. Doesn't mean it's the only things you can do, but it gives you an idea. So let's spin around here. We'll go up the what do they call this? I think they called it the Kitson Creek. I'll have to remember that, the Kitson Creek. I love when they give all these stuff names. It gives some validity to the map. You know, it gives it a little bit of personalization. I'm sure Kitson Creek is probably, I would think at some point maybe that's got some value to FDR in the group there. I'm not sure. Maybe this is somewhere they've been. Who knows? So this is all 6, 7, 8, and 9. You can see the lovely roads here that's connecting all of this right here to another landing area. Whole peninsula there full of trees to log. Obviously this is everything. This is about the corner of the map. Now you can go over further, but you know there's no need to. They don't plant any trees there. And there's your last area. So let's get on here a little bit closer. Take a look at this bridge. I've actually driven across this bridge a few times with some different pieces of equipment, and it's an interesting bridge. It's got some bumps and lumps in it, so it should be exciting once you get you a full load of logs on there. It's gonna be nice to it could be nice to fly across that bridge, especially in a multiplayer where you might run into a little bit of icy diciness there, but that's okay. All in good fun. So this is actually probably one of the better areas I think I would honestly start. I would start at the very far end of these maps and then work my way all the way back in. Just because what this does is it gives you a great opportunity to get into some kind of a big logging truck, whatever that logging truck is, whatever your choice truck of destruction is, and actually drive these whole entire roads all the way back up out of here. And as we kind of move along this route here, back across the bridge, across the Kitson Creek, all the way back to the Dakatan, whatever that was, river or cove, can't remember exactly. We had Emerald Cove, maybe it was the Dakatan Creek. Now this is a cool little area here. I'll get down a little bit closer. I wanted to, he's kind of snuck up on me. Kind of wanted to feature this one. Now this right here is a complete area that you can come down. You can come down here, and this area right here is doable. So you can traverse all this terrain right here, all the way back up the hill. So you can think about this in a logging truck. It's going to be pretty flippin' awesome. You're going to be able to go all the way up there and then climb that hill all the way back to the farm. So I was like, you know what? I mean, there's some really good stuff in this map that I like. I mean, after all, this is logging. So if you really like logging, obviously this is just the map for anybody that enjoys that. I think the scenery, the colors are absolutely gorgeous. The grass and the dirt textures are pretty plain. They're pretty mundane. I do like these new trees that are kind of scattered in and out of here. The draw distances are a little weird on them. They don't draw as clean in as the rest of them do, but you know, that's really nitpicking it. That's really nitpicking it. But this is nice here because all these have holes and dips and dives and stuff. So you can imagine, man, you load you up a big old trailer and come out this way, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Especially if you're in a hurry. There's going to be a lot of logs laid into that creek, I guarantee you. So, and as you can see, as we're going out the main road here, this all leads right back out to the farm. Now, you've got a lot of peel-in areas here, so you've got a couple of buddies, and y'all are working different areas. I'm sure you might be able to meet somewhere on one of these corners coming out, running back to the farm, delivering a new load of logs. Let me go ahead and we'll get this thing going. Do a little circle here. Now they start you out with some weird stuff. They start you out with some tractors, some plows, start you here with combine. They even get you there with the little small forestry combine there. Well, I guess cutter, I guess you'd say, not a combine, but it is a cutter. Then you've got the standard FDR, standard issue stuff. You've got gas stations here. You've got your regular sawmill with the wood chip storage there. Now that ramp is where the logs go into the water. You get paid for them directly there. Or if you want to come down in this area and actually set up like a press board, plywood, pallet factory, sawmill factory that you actually get pallets out of, you do have a couple of sell points in here, which you kind of need. So you can put a sell point down, which is nice. You're definitely going to need that. So you'll have to make sure that you get that sell point mod so that you can bring stuff in here and actually sell it, like pallets, some yada, sawmills, yada yada yada. But that gives you a little something extra to do, get you something in there. So that's basically this in a nutshell right here. Now I will land this, and I just want to show you what it's like riding through on a tractor. We just take this standard issue Valtra N series right here. Gosh, this helicopter's cool. I love it. All right. So we'll do that there. Now we'll hop in this thing. It's the voucher in series here. This is all standard issue stuff. Let's see. Let's drop that off there with us. I kind of started driving down through here and just realized just really how pretty this map is. So you can imagine with a logging truck going through here, I mean, this is some pretty stuff. I mean, there's very few times I jump into a map, especially a logging map, and I kind of get going and I'm like, I really legitimately feel like I'm somewhere that I, you know, shouldn't be in a video game. You know, I sit here and I get out here in the middle of this and I look up and I see Tower Mountains over here. You know, once you get behind the trees, look behind you here, you've got another glorious mountain up here in the mountain. I know maybe that's a little bit sentimental, maybe that's a little cheesy. I'm not exactly sure, but all I know is that it's really good. And then you've got these little pockets of water everywhere on this map. So, you know, water may not be your thing, but this is actually really pretty stuff. I mean, the map has actually been designed very well. So being able to come in here, lay these trees out towards the water, pull them back up the hill, get them chopped up, get them in trailers, get them to the staging area, whether it's take them all the way back to the farm or it's, you know, go through this. I mean, at any rate, it's going to be really cool stuff. So, actually, I think this right here was one of our our load-in areas here. Yeah, so you can actually see on the ground inside of tractors, this is actually a really nice big area. Now you can modify these ground textures with the ground modification tool here on PC. You could use either one of those, but it's completely up to you. But anyway, this is a really great map. I just love the look of it as you're driving through. The colors match. You know, all the water matches, all of the mountainous terrain matches, all of the ground textures, grass, dirts, the trees, everything looks like it belongs in the upper northwest, say Seattle area, Oregon issue. Oh, what am I trying to say here? Up there in Oregon State. So, you know, anywhere Mount Rainier, anywhere up there that's just, you know, got that look to it. So, I mean, it's going to be nice getting up in here, getting deep inside these woods, getting lost back up in here, then finding your way back out on one of these trails. So, you just can't beat this right here. This is why this map is going to become a part of a multiplayer live series here with FTG, is because of this. And I hope you guys watched the video long enough to catch this right here, because I wanted to get my way back here, because logging this whole entire field, logging this whole entire area here, right here where Kitson Creek enters back into the Dakatan. I mean, I'm like, you know, this is crazy, man. We'll use all the phonetical names to everything. We'll just go crazy with this one. I love it. So this is one that's definitely going to come in. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. I'm just going to leave it here because I really don't have anything more to say about this map except that it's good. I really can't wait to try this thing out. At some point, I'm kind of thinking that we may go back and we're going to definitely do something here with Ridgecrest. We'll do one with Ridgecrest, which I actually, I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but we did a nice, here at the 1st of June, we did a nice thing here with Raptor on that one. Raptor invited me, FTG, in to come do a little something as a guest of his on that farm, and it was absolutely awesome. Go back and check that one out if you can. It's huge multiplayer logging on Ridgecrest was the name of it. So hopefully we'll continue to do one of these again with him. This map would be a great one to do it. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Guys, don't forget, throw some likes up on these videos if you enjoyed it. Don't forget also that you can subscribe here. Make sure that bell's lit. That way you can catch all the new sub info here for FTG coming up here in the future. And the only thing I'm think of is, don't forget, man, you guys want me to do something on here, don't forget you can actually hit me up on Twitter. You can get you on Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook. Obviously, you've got me here on YouTube, and if you're on Steam here with PC, Full Tilt Gaming on there as well. We'll be starting up as a community on there soon enough. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been real. It's always been fun. Catch us on our next live stream. We usually live stream 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd love to see you in there. Introduce yourself. Tell her, hey, man, just saw your video there on Emerald Valley. I loved it, so I decided I'd come on for a live stream. And you'll get yourself a big old shout out there in stream. I really enjoy meeting guys in the community. I really want to try to better this channel, really want to try to make it grow, make it do what I think it can do here in the sim world. So thanks for watching this, guys. Hope you enjoy the next one. Look forward to the next couple of First Look videos that we'll be rolling out here very, very, very soon. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. We will check you later, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to catch us here on social media, and we'll see you on the next go-round, guys. All right, we'll see you.